This is your HFP Erik, and today we're going to go over muscle soreness and how to prevent it. There are two types of muscle soreness we're going to differentiate. Oftentimes, aches and pains after working out are simply delayed onset muscle soreness or DOMS. However, they could be a sign of soft tissue injuries. The signs of a soft tissue injury include bruising of the affected area, swelling or redness, an immediate or shooting pain during exercise, soreness that lasts longer than a week, and numbness. Soreness brought on by DOMS should reduce after exercising the same muscle group again. Usually DOMS are brought on from trying a new exercise or returning to a certain exercise intensity. And lastly, DOMS should only last up to 5 days. Delayed onset muscle soreness is very common in all types of athletes. If you're returning to exercise or planning on increasing your exercise intensity, expect delayed onset muscle soreness. Over time, as you get acclimated to your new training intensity, DOMS should become less frequent. If your pain is lasting for longer than 5 days, you should suspect a soft tissue injury. While delayed onset muscle soreness is not a cause for concern, it can still be annoying to deal with. Make sure that you're getting plenty of rest, eating well, and drinking a lot of water. You can also do mobility work and take a warm bath to help reduce the soreness. Now let's move over to the causes of soft tissue injury, starting with overexertion. Overexertion happens when you increase your exercise intensity or training volume too quickly. It can also happen simply when your recovery does not match the intensity you train at. To prevent this, you want to make sure that you're eating healthy, getting as much sleep as you can, and drinking a lot of water to make sure that your recovery ability is as high as it can be. Be careful when you're adding exercise intensity or volume to your workouts. Look out for the signs of overtraining, such as general exhaustion and a lack of progress over the course of weeks. A common mistake many people do is add too many isolation movements or too many movements with a single arm or leg, like these one-armed lat pull-downs. Stick to larger multi-joint compound movements as your main lifts, and then maybe add a couple isolation movements for weak points. The next common cause of soft tissue injuries are mobility issues or bad posture. Mobility issues arise when there is an imbalance between an over-tightened muscle on one side of the joint and an over-lengthened, weakened muscle on the other side. This limited range of motion puts the over-tightened muscle at risk of injury. To combat this, you should make sure to get at least 2 to 3 mobility workouts a week. Ideally, they would be full body, but they have to target your specific tight muscles and posture issues. As an example, if I'm trying to mobilize the shoulders, I start by stretching the tight muscles in the front of my shoulders. Then, moving on to an activation exercise, I activate the over-lengthened muscles in my mid-trap. Foam rolling can be another good way to target tight muscles. Be sure to take your time and slowly roll down the length of the target muscle. If you find a certain tight or sore spot, stick on that spot for a little bit and try to work out the tough area. The last major cause for soft tissue injury is improper form. Whether you are long distance running or weightlifting, performing the exercises with proper form protects your body. Exercising with improper form can lead to both acute and chronic injuries, and that can negate all the health benefits you get from the exercises. As an example, when you forget to tuck your chin during a squat, you'll end up with your neck at a dangerous hyperextended position. Or look at this improper running form, in which I'm hitting the ground with my heel, causing unnecessary impact at the knee joint. To ensure proper form, get instruction from a certified expert in whatever exercise you're trying to perform. This can be a strength coach, running coach, or your TPFW staff members. If you feel a sharp pain during your exercise, stop the workout for a bit and see if the pain persists. If it does, stop your exercise completely. Rest for the rest of the day, make sure you apply ice and compress the area, and keep the area elevated over your heart if possible. Continue to monitor for bruising and swelling over the course of the next few days and/or weeks. If that has subsided, start adding light movements and slowly start regaining range of motion. Once the pain is completely dissipated, you can return to your regular activities, but start light. If during your original injury you felt a popping sensation, felt tingling or numbness, extreme pain, or bleeding, you should seek medical attention immediately. Also think of seeking medical attention if you are experiencing pain for more than 5 days after the injury. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for future TPFW trainer tips.